Good morning, everyone, and thank you for waking up with me on Up with India. Today is September 30th, 2020, and here's your morning update. President Trump and Democratic nominee Joe Biden faced off for the first time Tuesday night in a highly anticipated debate at Case Western University in Cleveland, Ohio. And it was, in fact, a face-off and gloves off, too. Both candidates were asked a myriad of questions that kicked off with the two sparring over the Supreme Court nomination and Obamacare. Trump and Biden spent a majority of the night bickering and speaking over each other, with moderator and Fox News host Chris Wallace at times raising his voice in an attempt to get them to stop. Conversations surrounding the debate are taking place all over social media, with many people expressing dislike of how things went down. In a call with reporters after the debate, the campaign was asked whether it would commit to the next two debates and whether it would seek changes with the debate commission. Biden deputy campaign manager Kate Bedingfield said only that the campaigns were in ongoing talks with the debate commission and that she would imagine there would be some additional conversations going forward. Next up, the vice presidential debate between Vice President Pence and Senator Kamala Harris, which is set for October 7th. Then Trump and Biden are scheduled to debate each other twice more on October 15th and October 22nd. In local news, Delaware State Police are investigating a fatal motor vehicle crash involving a bicyclist that occurred at approximately 12 o'clock p.m. Tuesday, September 29th, at the intersection of Philadelphia Pike and Bellevue Parkway. The initial investigation has determined a 2012 high-no box truck operated by a 49-year-old male from Prospect Park, PA, stopped in the left turn lane of northbound Philadelphia Pike. The traffic signal displayed a green arrow, and the box truck proceeded to turn left onto Bellevue Parkway. At the same time, a bicyclist was riding northbound along the southbound lanes of Philadelphia Pike. As the box truck completed its left turn, the bicyclist struck the driver's side of the vehicle. The operator of the bicycle is a 16-year-old male from Wilmington, and he was not wearing a helmet at the time of the crash and was pronounced deceased at the scene. His name is being withheld at this time, pending the notification of next of kin. In more local news, according to WDEL, 16-year-old Taral Mable-Pearson, a junior at Wilmington's Howard High School of Technology, who just found out she's been accepted as a delegate to the Congress of Future Medical Leaders. Mable-Pearson has the distinction of having her nomination signed by Dr. Mario Capici, winner of the Nobel Prize in Medicine and science director of the National Academy of Future Physicians and Medical Scientists, based on her academic achievement, leadership potential, and determination to serve humanity. During the two-day Congress on November 21st and 22nd, Mable-Pearson will join students from across the country for lectures on leading medical research, what to expect in the field, and testimonials from patients. In more news, according to Delaware Online, as the month closes, the number of COVID-19 cases has risen to nearly 110 cases per day, and the percentage of people testing positive, 7.2% as of Monday, is the highest it has been since July. During his weekly COVID-19 press conference, Governor John Carney said the recent trend in positive cases is made up largely of young people. The governor said off-campus gatherings, parties that flout gathering limits in places like Newark, have been a problem area. So have some bars and restaurants. Carney said he'd like to see the average case count get below 90 and the percent positive numbers to be at 5% or lower. The recent uptick has landed Delaware back on quarantine lists in New York, New Jersey, and elsewhere. The state last week crossed the 20,000 case mark and 635 people have died. Around 300 positive tests have been reported by the University of Delaware since August 31st. Newark was among three areas of concern pointed out Tuesday by Division of Public Health Director Dr. Carol Rade, along with Wilmington's 19805 and 19802 zip codes in Newcastle, specifically the 19720 zip code. Nearly 60% of Delaware's COVID-19 deaths were residents in long-term facilities. Governor Carney urged Delawareans to get flu shots and launched a campaign called Fight Flu Delaware. This news comes ahead of resuming Delaware's fall high school sports and winter high school sports to start on November 30th and spring sports on March 1st. What are your thoughts on today's news? Don't forget to like and share on Facebook and Instagram at WITN22Will. Thank you for watching Up with India. For more news, updates, and information, follow us on social media at WITN22Will.